What's up, brick builders? Mayor Brick here. Welcome to another episode, and I'm so excited for today's video because we are building a house. I am planning my dream Lego city and studio. We're going to have 1,600 square feet of pure Lego awesomeness. This is literally something I could only think of in my childhood dreams. And here we are many, many years later, and I'm making it happen and bringing it to life. And I cannot wait to bring you guys along for the journey with me. This is something I never thought I'd be able to do. We've made it work, and I'm so excited for this next chapter in my Lego hobby. So let's kind of backtrack a little bit. I'll give you a little overview of where we are today. I think if you've seen my first video on this channel, you can see how small my current setup is. It is literally one bedroom in our 3-bedroom tiny little ranch. I've made it work as best as we could, I think. I do work from home, so I have to make sure it looks professional in the background and not just Lego absolutely everywhere. But you see, I have my desk in here. I have a couple of the Billy bookcases for displaying sets. I have an 8-foot table, which is the same size table we use for our indie lug shows, so I can build my displays here before I transport them. And then, of course, my part inventory. I took the doors off the closet. I have all of those Sterilite 3-drawer systems stacked up to house all of my pieces. And for as small as the room is, I think it's about 100 square feet. I feel like I've optimized it very well. But I can't build a city. I've done many attempts over the years to build a city in this room, as well as a theme park. And I'm going to put some pictures in here for you to take a look at. But it's so hard when you work from home to have to share the space with your hobby. And so I'm so excited that we get to have dedicated spaces in a new house for the Lego city that I don't need to work in for my day job. And I'm just so excited. I think that's probably coming across. One thing I love watching on YouTube is how other creators are building their cities. Sometimes people use a very small space and they will build up. Other times, like a Brixie, you buy a warehouse and you have thousands and thousands of square feet. I'd like to incorporate both of those. And as we go through the home building process, you'll start to see what the basement looks like, what the size of it is. And I would love your feedback on how to do this because we get to start from scratch. Literally everything is going to be from the ground up, from planning the space to building the tables to figuring out where things are going to go in the city. It's just so much to think about. It is so exciting to me. All right, now this footage here, this is from the model home of the home we're building. So ours will look very similar to this. This room here is going to be my home office where I'll obviously work from home. So we won't be spending too much time in here on the videos on YouTube, but this room here, which they have it decorated as a Harry Potter room, this is going to be my Lego studio. So of course, right now it's decorated as a bedroom, so ignore that. Just look at the walls and the space. I'm so excited to have this dedicated space here, and I feel like the wall layout is really conducive to, a wraparound Billy bookcase shelf system. And this closet here is going to be great for storing pieces. I'll probably take those wire shelves out and have, floor to ceiling cabinet systems and drawers for my loose part inventory. And then let's go check out the basement again. This is in the model home. It's I think the basement's about 1,400 square feet. So you can get an idea of what the size is going to be. Now off to the left here, there's a little bump out that we won't have. But overall, it's still very, very large basement. This area here we're going to use for storage, for household items and whatnot. This will not be part of the Lego city over here. We're going to have, all of our holiday decorations and whatnot. And then on the other side of the staircase to the left, this is where all those paint cans are. This is where we're gonna have like a little exercise room, but you bet the rest of this basement is gonna be for Mayor Brick. We are building the Lego city of our dreams. And I say our because I really want this to be a collaborative thing as we build it. I will use comments that you all give me and ideas and tips and tricks. We're going to build this thing together. I am so excited for this and I cannot wait to get started. Now here we have the floor plan of the second story. So you can see how we walk into bedroom 4. This was the first bedroom I showed in the first video. This is where my office is going to be. And then bedroom 3 is going to be where the Lego studio is. So you can kind of get an idea of where the doors are, where the windows are, and what the general layout of the area is going to look like. Now, thinking through how I want to set up the studio, I already have some thoughts and ideas. This is actually a really neat website where you can map out a room build and put some furniture in there. So, of course, I put the doors for the studio, the window. What I'm thinking is in the top left corner, wrapping around, those are all going to be Billy bookcases. And that'll be some sets I want to display and not necessarily have in my city. And this website has a really neat feature where you can get a 3D rendering of what that space will look like. And of course, this is not final. This is just kind of what I'm planning, but I want to put a little workbench in the middle for me to do a build on. If we do live streams and whatnot, this is where, the camera will be, and this is likely what you'll see. The ceilings are not that tall. I think they're 8 feet tall, so this is a little misleading. But basically, I'll have the background of those Billy bookcases, like every other Lego YouTuber, a work desk. Now, on the right side of the room, I'm going to have the Alex drawer units on the bottom, and then on top of those, I haven't decided either the Sterilite 3-drawer plastic shelf system or the Acro Mills style system for loose parts and inventory. And then, of course, on the front wall, I have to have a TV. So I think everybody knows you have to have a TV as you build to watch a show. But this website really is cool to start seeing what this space is going to look like. And again, I'm not sold on this. This could change. This is just what I'm thinking for the time being. And this is a very bad 3D rendering of the closet, but I'm going to have a shelf system in here as well. Like I said, I'm going to take the racks out that the clothes would hang on, and I'm just going to have floor to ceiling shelves in there. But this is going to be the Lego studio. I'm going to spend a lot of time in here building, reviewing, displaying, and I think you'll be in here with me as well. And now we get to a very exciting update. We have started construction on the house, and so far the basement is dug. This is so exciting to see because this is the space where we are going to be building our Lego city. And I'm so excited to bring you along for the construction updates. So far, like I said, they just have the basement. You can see they have the rough-in for the plumbing. They have the egress window in, and the foundation is poured. Obviously, it's a little wet. It had just rained, so that'll, of course, dry out. But it's going to go quick. I think in the next video update, about maybe a week from now, we'll have the framing done, and I will be able to walk through the actual house with you guys, and we can actually go down to the basement and see where the Lego city is going to be. We can actually go up to the Lego studio, and I can show you exactly where we're going to have the tables and the shelves and the parts system. I'm so excited for this. I cannot wait to bring you along for the journey, and hopefully you guys are excited as I am. So if you have any ideas of how I should be planning my Lego studio or, table systems for the Lego city that we can start thinking about and acquiring, please let me know down in the comments. Like I said, I really want this to be a collaborative journey. We are going to work together and build the Lego studio of our dreams. So that's it for today. Just wanted to give you a quick overview of what's been going on. My wife and I, we've been planning this for the past couple of months. We had to pick out all the design features and get the permits all squared away, and we are now in the construction phase. The timeline on this is tentatively moving early to mid-August. And once we move in, obviously we're gonna have to get blinds and appliances and the whole 9 yards related to that. But August, September, that's when we're really going to start diving into populating the Lego studio, getting all the parts moved, and starting the Lego city. So getting tables set up and all the different modulars and MOCs and all of that. Cannot wait for that. So stay along for the journey, share your ideas below in the comments, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can follow along. I'm going to be doing daily videos from here on out. I have a whole schedule of videos to upload. We're going to be doing set reviews, packing up my current studio, planning for the new studio, the actual move itself. So follow along for the journey, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.